Welcome to our channel, Science in a Nutshell, for Juniors 4, 5, and 6. What is motion? Motion is any change in position of an object relative to a fixed point. Which means to move an object from one place to another. To understand this more, we can take an example of the train moving, and we can say that the train changes its position relative to the train station. This sentence here describes the meaning of motion. The train is moving and the station is not moving. The train station is not moving. So the train's position changes relative to the train station. Some motion will be easy for you to see, like a walking person, leaf blowing in wind, ball traveling through air after it is thrown. And some other motion will be hard to see, like the rotation of Earth around the sun. Now, do you remember what is force? Force, it is push or pull that is applied to an object, causing it to change its position. Gravity force is the force that pulls object towards the center of the Earth. So, have you ever asked yourself how to stop an object from moving? Moving object only stops when a force of same amount is applied in opposite direction. So again, moving object only stops when a force of same amount is applied in opposite direction. And this will take us to the definition of the friction force. Before we go to the definition, I want you to notice what will happen if you take a ball and you roll it on the ground. The ball will start moving for a while, but then it will stop by itself. Or if you are pedaling on the bicycle and you leave the bicycle or take your leg off the pedal, you will find that it will start moving, then slow down, then after this it will also stop. What is stopping these objects from moving? The friction force is the force acting in the opposite direction of moving, which will slow down or stop the moving object. This appears when two surfaces rub against each other, like for example, when there is a ball rolling on the ground, the ball will stop after a while because there is friction force between the ball surface and the ground surface or the floor surface. And this friction force is acting in the opposite direction of movement. The same as the bicycle. When the bicycle is moving, it stops after a while because of the friction force between the surface of the bicycle tire and the ground, which is also in the opposite direction of movement. In space, the satellite can keep traveling at the same speed for hundreds of years because in space there is no air, so there is no friction force to slow down the satellite. Let me now ask you a question. Mention two forces act on a moving car and opposes its direction of movement. Opposes means resist? The answer for this question will be friction force of air and friction force between the car tires and the road. We know that to move an object, we need to apply force on it. Like, for example, the pushing force. If we push the object hard, this will cause the object to move or to travel long distance. While if we push the object with a gentle push, then this will cause the object to travel but for a short distance. If the same force acts on a toy car, which is a small object, and a toy truck, which is a bigger object, then the car will move farther distance because it's the small object. And that was everything for today. If you enjoyed the video and you feel that this will be helping your friends as well, so please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share the video with your friends. And don't forget to like the video.